haven't. So I don't know what else to talk about. Obviously, the things I like to talk about, which is unity and love and compassion and critical thinking and critical arguments called debates. Like, whenever I want to talk about things that I feel like matter, it is heartbreaking. But it is what it is. Will I ever conform? No. No. Never. No. Never. I'm not driven by fear. I'm not driven by emotions. So, especially, here's the kicker in life. And we're going to use this in a non-specific way. Here's the kicker in life. We all know anxiety is fear, right? Irrational fear. Because there is such a thing as real fear. So we call that fear. Irrational fear, we call anxiety. That means you're worried about something that you're fighting with. Whether something's true or not, or whether, like, let's say, or let's say you're in a relationship that you know is wrong. You can't figure out why you love someone who is mean to you, right? You're going to have a lot of anxiety in that relationship because you're fighting with yourself. You're fighting with what you know is right and your fear of being alone. Do you see what I'm saying? So your fear of being alone is outweighing your intelligence. Let's put it that way. So your feelings are beating your common sense. Common sense tells you if somebody talks to you like you're a piece of shit, that you shouldn't be with that person, right? But then he's always sorry. And then he does it again. But he's always sorry. Do you see what I'm saying? You're having an inner conflict. That's going to bring on anxiety. When's the next time? Like, if I invest more love, when's the next time he's going to hurt me again? So you're going to be guarded. You're not going to keep wanting to invest love because now that's insanity. When you keep repeating the same behavior, expecting a different result, that is insanity. So you're going to have a lot of anxiety if you're in situations like that. If you're doing things in your life that are following people, but you know, as far as you're concerned, your values, you actually disagree with it, but you're doing it anyway to fit in, you're going to have anxiety. But there is real fear out there. And so, see, here's the problem. You all feared something. Like, let's say, a cosmetic that was created in a dirty lab, right? You're going to fear that cosmetic. But they're like, no, it wasn't. It wasn't made in that one. But all signs point that it was. But they want you to believe it wasn't. And then if you even say it was, you're shut up. But then it comes out that it was, and not a peep. Not an apology, not a, you can't fact check anything without the real facts. Just because people are saying one thing, that's not fact. Fact requires data, science, paperwork. So you can't tell people they're wrong because you really don't know. And that's the problem we have.